bombs, wars, and peace, and little old me. What do these things have in common? They happened in the year 1996 or on the date of August 29th. Many people know nothing about the day or the year they were born, other than they were born on that date and in that year. Arriayne was born on August 29th, 1996, and until this project, I didn't know what significant things occurred during this year or on this date. Some of the most interesting things to occur on this date of August 29th were some of the most unexpected. In the year 1758, the first American Indian reservation is established at Indian Mills, New Jersey. In the year 1778, American Revolutionary War, British and American forces battled indecisively at the Battle of Rhode Island, which ended in an American victory, ultimately the war not ending until September 3rd of 1983. In the year 1898, the Goodyear Tire Company was founded. Until this date, the company is still going strong. In the year 1958, on August 29th, Michael Jackson, American singer, songwriter, producer, dancer, and actor, was born, only dying recently in 2009. Even though he had a recent passing, on the day of my birthday, millions still wish him happy birthday. Sometimes I pretend it's all for me. In 1966, the Beatles performed their last concert before paying fans at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. But even though this was their last concert, the Beatles have become a constant living legend to people around the world. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina devastates much of the U.S. Gulf Coast, from Louisiana to Florida Panhandle, killing an estimated of 1,836 people and causing over $108 billion in damage, and repairs are still being made to bring this land back to its original beauty. Although we can follow this date all through historic times, many interesting things occurred in the year I was born as well. In the year of 1996, our president was the beloved Bill Clinton, and at his side was Mr. Al Gore. Each month, something historic occurred, but I'll only tell you one thing from each month, so I don't bore you with the hundreds of other interesting dates. On January 21st of 1996, France tests the last atomic bomb, leading to the future ban on usage of atomic bombs. On February 27th, Pokemon Red and Green is released in Japan for the first game in the world-famous Pokemon series, leading to a great game played across the globe, entertaining millions. On March 14th, an international peace summit is held in Egypt in response to the escalating terrorist attacks in the Middle East. At this point, Egypt is unknown to the fact that they will be suffering from a civil war in the future. On April 9th, in 1996, in a common statement, the European Union officially recognizes the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. On May 20th, gay rights, Romer versus Evans, the Supreme Court of the United States rules against the law that prevents any city, town, and county in the state of Colorado from taking any legislative, executive, or judicial action to protect the rights of homosexuals. In June 28th, the Constitution of Ukraine is signed into law. And on June 5th, Dolly, the sheep, becomes the first mammal to successfully be cloned. On September 24th, U.S. President Bill Clinton signs a comprehensive nuclear test ban treaty at the United Nations, officially in action after France's testing that occurred at the beginning of the year. On October 7th, News Corporation launches the Fox News Channel as a 24-hour news channel to compete with CNN. In November, Iraq disarmament crisis, UNSCOM inspectors uncover buried prohibited missile parts. Iraq refuses to allow UNSCOM teams to remove remnants of missile engines for analysis outside of the country. On December 29th, Guatemala and the leaders of the Guatemala National Recovery Unity signed a peace accord that ends the 36-year Guatemalan Civil War. Although there's very interesting things that occurred in the date and in the year I was born, but some of the most interesting facts are seeing how different the world is today from the day I was born. In the year 1996, eBay started an online auction and shopping website where people buy and sell goods and services worldwide. And now you would be shocked at someone who didn't know the name eBay. The year I was born, the United States population was 265,189,794 people. And the population at this current date in the United States is 319,321,999 people and still growing. Nowadays, people have a hesitation going on road trips because of gas prices. While the year I was born, gas was only $1.23. In 1996, going to the corner store was a cheap trip because a gallon of milk was only $3.30, and for bread, it was only $1.62. If you wanted to send mail, it was cheaper for a postage stamp, was only 32 cents. As time has progressed, things change from people to prices. We have a new president, new wars, and new forms of keeping peace. The research I have done to figure out the way things were and comparing them to the way things are now has made me miss the past ways and has made me now be thankful for some of the changes that have occurred. I will encourage many people to reflect on the past years, the current one we're in, and focus on how we can make the future a better place. I would like to thank my audience for listening and sticking around to the very end.